Hey folks, and welcome to week number 2. And so obviously the first thing to do, watch the video. Congratulations, you're accomplishing that. Look over the plagiarism materials. So there's a section, a number of things. There's a page called Did I Plagiarize? Ethical Use and Citing Sources. That's from our e-text. Complete the turned-in plagiarism quiz. I'll show you that in just a second. Take a screenshot or print screen of the completed test and submit it to the assignment folder. And if you have more questions about citation, there is a discussion board specifically about citing and plagiarism, and I'll be glad to answer questions there, okay? So you can see that that's all in this plagiarism folder here. You can see, obviously, you can open and close those folders. Did I plagiarize? The ethical use. Here's the quiz. And if you click here, it will actually give you a quick explanation of what that screen should look like, okay? So make sure it does look like that. All the way through that quiz to get that screen, just to give you the heads up. Complete and submit the paraphrasing and quoting exercise. I'll show you that in a second. Complete and submit the popular and scholarly source comparison. I'll show you that in a second, and then look over the MLA citation information. And that's all down here, okay? So paraphrasing and quoting template. All this is a simple Word document. If at any point during the semester you've got problems opening documents, don't hesitate to let me know. I'll be glad to try to send them in another format for you. Quotation, paraphrase, source text, and my text. You can go to the sample. I'll show you this to you. Okay. So what you want to do is take text from your scholarly article that you're using and then work it into a quotation that's cited appropriately. So you can see here we still have an introduction to that quotation and an explanation of the quotation, and the quote just remains in red here. It's helpful if you can color code it for me. If you can't, don't worry about it. I'll still be able to tell so long as the quotes are in the right place. And then a paraphrase, okay? So you can see here again where I've taken a quotation from the source text. In this case, it's Susan Swither's article. But you use the scholarly article you've got for Essay 1 and work it into a paraphrase here. So you can see that I am using the ideas, in the case of the paraphrase, from this quotation, but not the words. And that's the difference between making it a quote and a paraphrase. And again, it's cited properly. It's got an appropriate tagline at the beginning. Okay, so just use your scholarly article from Essay 1 to complete this. Like I said, I don't have an assignment here other than here's the sample, and do the same thing with yours. Really to help you get ready for Essay 1, and it's going to help you throughout the course of the semester to learn about the difference between paraphrasing and quoting and how to do each one. And finally, some prep for essay number 1, okay? So a popular scholarly comparison here. Again, there's a template. It's a Word document again. And again, there's a sample here. And all this really does, I'm just going to show you the sample this time, is what's the stated research goal or question that the popular article talks about, which is the one that the scholarly article talks about. What does this popular article say about study design? What does the scholarly study explain? Okay. What does the popular article say about the results? What does the scholarly study explain? So if you take a look over the sample and then caveats or discussion, if there's anything additional you need to add here, they totally miss something, for example. The popular article completely leaves something out. I would put that in the caveat section, okay? This is starting to help lay some things out for the first essay. Of course, the goal of the first essay is to try to understand whether or not the popular article did a good job summarizing the results of the scholarly study, okay? And so this is just 3 ways in which you might want to be considering it. You read this sample here closely. It'll give you a good idea as to what I'm looking for. Download is right here. The sample is right here, the Dropbox, the assignment folder is right there. If you wanted to take a look at the popular and scholarly articles I was working with for the sample, they are right here. That's just optional for you. And then finally, just 2 things on MLA citation. This will help you as you work on writing essay number 1, which is due next week. If you've got any questions along the way, don't hesitate to let me know. I'm here to help.